Nothing. Oh, he's dropped now. He fell. I don't remember how to get up there. Oh wait, yeah, there's a spot down here. Did I get all the items in here? There's a spot in here, right here. That'll take me there. Oh, I thought he fell. Never mind. Got a crow who I want to take out. Right. Damn it. I can't access this place yet. That's later. I hate you. I hate these guys specifically. These guys are the worst. They cast Frenzy. Frenzy in this game is like Bleed, kind of, where a certain threshold hits and your health just pops. Just goes... and you lose a certain percentage or whatever. I know people who are probably watching me are familiar with Bloodborne, few people who aren't, but like it's just a habit of me to explain because that's what I've been doing for YouTube for years. Again, I like to treat a lot of the games I play as a walkthrough, even though it's not. Games that I know at the very least. That is also a very good, for anyone who's new to streaming, that's a very good tip to try to get better at talking. Especially if you're doing YouTube. Treat the game you're playing as a walkthrough. I'm very bad at that with YouTube because a lot of the games I didn't really know 100%, but there was a few games that I did that I did as a guide in a way. Like, didn't do it too much with Dark Souls, but stuff like Dragon Ball Z games and Dragon Ball Attack of the Saiyans and Fusions that I started, and I did it with Dead Rising, and a few select other games I treated as a walkthrough, you know, but I was still, my commentary was still pretty shitty on YouTube. And I'm not just saying that. Look, my videos were pretty bad. I'm a far cry to what I am now. Not saying if I go back to YouTube would I be any better. Yes, I would, but it'd still be... I still don't know what to say compared to doing Twitch, because I'm talking to you guys directly versus just me talking to myself. Because I know people are actually watching me, so I'm doing that instead. But for anyone new to streaming, treat it as a walkthrough. That'll help you get better at talking. And then you'll eventually start to gain viewerships and follows and being able to talk to someone directly about, you know, your favorite video game or your life or, you know, stuff like that. Also, it's good to, once you get bigger at Twitch streaming, then you can start focusing on trying to do some co-op stuff. PvP related co-op or games co-op. Don't lie. I won't. Okay. Don't lie? Okay, I'm very fucking terrible at video games. I'm the worst video game player ever. Don't trust a damn thing I say. Straight up, whenever you stream, literally just talk about how much you hate life. That'll get you the most views. Bad at Vicar Amelia. Man, I wish I had my blind playthrough of this game on YouTube. Sadly, that got deleted because several videos got fucked. This one specifically. My first fight with her was so crazy that I'm surprised I managed to win. Me and her were on our last legs, but that entire video got so choppy and so unaligned that my commentary actually muted or got so fucked that you couldn't even hear me. It like broke. But it's kind of like how this fight's going now. I gotta work on Vicar. I used to be so much better at this fight. Look at that. I'm having so much trouble dodging the simplest forms of attacks. I'm just filling in time between my gameplay. I meant the Twitch stuff. Oh, I know. You're just filling between your time? Nice. Nice. No, but that's literally what I do though. Like for most things that I do know, I try to use it as a walkthrough. Even that's not the best advice because like as you can tell, I'm not using it as a walkthrough at all. But I am explaining things. Even if people know it, it's just a habit.
I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
Plus, you never know. Someone can come in and be like, oh, thank you, that's helped me. I was stuck on this forever. Or, you know, they were looking, maybe someone was looking for something specific. You never know.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood.
Fear the old blood.
Our eyes are yet to open.
I know you're fucking with me. I'm just explaining. I'm not saying that because you said don't lie. I'm explaining I'm explaining how I work. Has nothing to do with what you said. Relax, man.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
I just like to explain myself. Just because you said what you said doesn't have nothing to do with what I just said. I just like to explain myself. I wouldn't go so far as to say it's correct, though. Some people are different. I like to treat these as guides, if I know the game enough. Other people are different. Other people know how to talk better than me. Oh, don't worry. I can tell you're fucking around. First off, you said LOL afterward. But I know you're messing with me. I'm not... I may be sensitive in certain things, doesn't mean I'm stupid. I mean, I kind of am. No, don't worry. Oh, fuck, there's a higher spot I can actually get back up on. But whether or not people actually take that advice, or if they're better at chatting with, without a crowd or a viewership, then good on you, because I'm personally not. And you should watch some of my videos from maybe a year or so back. You know, like, I've been doing this for some time now, and I'm still, like, having issues with a lot of the talking sometimes. But I'm getting a little bit better. And that's also because I'm growing a bit more and I'm getting more consistent amount of viewers. There was a part for a while where it was many years ago, or at least a year ago or so, not even close to half a year ago or so, that I was not getting anything. So I was struggling to even talk. A lot of the times when I play games for myself, though, I don't even talk. So that's like something that you gotta get used to as is. That's what YouTube does for you, though. I hate this guy. Thank you. It's my outfit you're wearing, you slut. That actually is the worst of the two, to be fair, because he's a gunning dickhead. This guy is not as bad. Now imagine fighting them at two at one. Trust me, I've beaten them simultaneously before. No, not at the same time, but I fought them simultaneously. And this guy's glitchy. And that gunner dude, all he does is gun spam, while this guy is lightning spamming your ass with the Tonitrus. And here's me beating the crap out of two hunters without using a cheese, like that last guy I cheesed, who I fell down the ladder. Fuck that. That guy, though, is a pain in the butt early on. These guys are quite easy. That gun dude's a fucking dick, as you saw, but he's even worse when you're fighting Tonitrus Man and him at the same time, because all he's doing is gun spamming. Ah! Damn it. Don't think I have any Heelys. No. Nope, he fucked that up for me. I might die here. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna do it on my own terms, fucker. So you know that prison I was at? Well, here's another way of getting into that. You just need a specific item to get in there. But this is actually how you get to Yahar'gul is the name of the chapel. Yahar'gul Chapel. But that's another way of getting into there. You just need an item called a tonsil stone, which is something you get in a later area. I technically have access to the area that allows me to get there. However, there is a boss that you fight by the name of Rom, the vacuous spider, who, after you beat, immediately sends you here. So if you manage to get a tonsil stone from... there's 2 locations with that item that you can get. I forgot where the other one was, but one is... actually, no, I believe one is in this other area that I'm about to go to, and then there's one in another forest somewhere. Damn it! So there's 2 chances you can get them. You can actually go to the other forest first, very early on in the game, which is actually right near that boss I just defeated. So, correct me if I'm wrong. But you get the item from Patches the Spider. Fucking fat ass. Hate those guys. Well, I was out of heals. I would have survived if I could have healed up. Yeah, I should have gone back and got all my heals and stuff, but I didn't. Come on. Anyway, how's everyone doing? People enjoying some streams? People streaming? If you're streaming, I don't think you would be here, but I'm just curious. Could be. And how is your stream going? How is your weekend going? How is everyone day to day anyway? Hey, Scythe Dick! He just attacks so fucking fast. Motherfucker. Thank you. Give me back all my butt vials, you fucker. There. That allows me to get the dog without getting hit by it. Jeez. Get fucking fucked, buddy. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys will fuck me later. There's one dude in particular who I will get fisted by. Or at least I did at one point. Costed me a ton of souls in my first playthrough of this game. Clat. Clat. Oh no, I'm a brain sucker now. Blip, blip, do 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 do. Crow, please, what the fuck? It's called move. Or die. Like, quit being a pansy butthole and murdering me, please. Like, sheesh. I'm trying not to get brain sucked by you on top of it.
as you know, but at it. Bird and what it in, but and it's on but oh. And it the answer for the. I bid you may the good.
Yeah. Already dead. I don't fucking understand it, but it's hilarious nonetheless. Forbidden butts. The forbidden woods. Forbidden woods. I just need to be careful on the way to the bonfire lamp. Lampfire bond. While I collect some shit. And not die to things. Like this fucker. I'm covered in oil. Better not get hit by him badly. Better not get hit by his torch like I just said. Oh my god. I forgot that there's freaking oil throwing dildo monkers. Ooh, I hate those guys. I also hate him just in general. That hurts. You stop. Oil throwing motherfucker. You. Damn it, too late. Always too late. Damn it. I guess I'll just wait for him to spin to win. It's the easiest one. Glad I found that cave. So nice. This place is full of snack people. And snacks. So you gotta be careful. A lot of traps, snack people, and bugs a bug that once plagued this damn area. A bad bug. Two bugs, in fact. One where it was an elevator glitch and a frame rate bug. Literally, when you walk through the fog wall here, you would literally take you like 2 minutes, like a minute to get through it. It was so bad. Then there was 2 elevators leading down to that boss in this area that would literally not work. For some reason. It worked for a while, and then it just stopped. I don't know why. So it forced me to walk all the way around the long way. For anyone who's played Bloodborne and remembers this, it fucking sucks. Also, DLC hype. We can go get... we can get access to the other safe house, if you want to call it that. It's really not a safe house, but the other area. Oh my Oh, hiccups. I love you, hiccups. I don't know why. I get hiccups off certain foods, man. And I'm not even eating it fast. It's consistent.
Oh, yours. Then tell them upon this time. I'll even well.
Will do. I believe that's the bad Yosefka. I think the original is dead already. I just gotta find my way into the sick room the back way. I think the original Yosefka is already dead. Getting plenty of viewers. Getting a good amount of viewers. Thank you guys. Thank you for everyone who's stuck around. Or sticking around, rather. Thank you to everyone who's enjoying this Bloodborne playthrough. I know I'm cruising right along through it. I'm actually over halfway done with the game already. Bloodborne is one of the shortest Souls-esque games, to be fair. In fact, it is shorter. It's probably about as short as Demon Souls, if not a little longer than Demon Souls, if you want to count that this has DLC. And this game's DLC has 5 bosses, because it was originally meant to be 2 DLCs. But they decided not to, and they decided to combine it. And you can see a lot of the assets used in Ashen of Ariandel DLC. Which is why there's parts in that DLC for Dark Souls 3 that look a lot like what Bloodborne would have. Such as the blood portion of that DLC with a lot of the blood, and I think even Frida feels a little Bloodborne to me. Not quite as fast as what Bloodborne can give, but a little faster than what Dark Souls is used to. But that's why, to me, there's a lot of, especially when you go down to the town with all the bird monsters and shit. That feels very Bloodborne. But yes, this was originally meant to have 2 DLC, but for whatever reason they combined it into 1, which I'm happy for, because it's probably the best DLC that FromSoft has ever made. Besides Dark Souls 3's Ring City and Dark Souls 1's Abyss Walker, or the Artorias the Abyss DLC. I forgot about them. I forgot about them entirely. Whew. Come a little closer, please. Thank you. Oh! Ooh, you got my echoes. Well, I'm not dying to you then. Alright. Nice. Give me all my vials back. I want my vials back. I want my vials back. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get the other one later. Oh, wait. Can I make it to him? Yes! Ah! You are vicious. You are vicious, motherfucker. Back off. Oh my god! Angry. He is angry. How did I dodge all of those attacks? My question. I want my vials back. I want my vials back. That elixir, nice. So, I'm just gonna let you guys know that if you have enough insight, you can generally see the creature that is actually here. But at this point in the game, I don't have the right item. So if I let this grab me, it's an actual death. I'm not sure if I need the item to get access there to see the actual cutscene that plays after he grabs me, or if I get it from just dying normally. But I think if I try it now, I'll just die, and because there's actually a cutscene that will play out if you get grabbed by him. I think with the tonsil stone in hand, which I can go and get that and come back here because I've only done it once. And I don't think I've ever shown it off in any form of a playthrough at all. Because, to be honest, there's kind of no reason to do it. It's kind of a useless cutscene on top of the fact that you go to that area. You were already there. I was already there. But you revisit later when the moon turns red. And everything just becomes far stronger. And there's a second boss that appears there. Because there's two bosses there. Spoilers. Yeah. One I already could have fought. It's everybody's favorite Parl for anyone who's seen playthroughs of Bloodborne. Dark Beast Parl. And then we got everyone's favorite amalgamation of flesh. You know, well, Nito's not amalgamation of flesh. He's amalgamation of skeletons. But then we got the Rotten, and then everyone's favorite, what's his name? Fuck, the Leg Day, I forget his name. He's amalgamation of, like, legs and freaking body parts. The One Reborn. Every Souls game or Bloodborne has had an amalgamation of something. Like, come on, there's a boss in Demon Souls that is a amalgamation of leeches. I want your body back. I want your body back. Bleh. 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 You're alive. You're alive. It's too late to fucking die. What? Yeah, it's too late to fucking die. You heard me. I didn't mean to use that. It's too late to apologize. I don't know. I had that song in my head all day. Just because on one of the bin boxes that is on one of the shelves at work that literally said, if you're reading this, it's too late. Don't know why and what that means exactly. It sounds like someone wrote that as a last-ditch message and then is now not in this, is no longer in this world. Oh my god. Oh! Okay, what is with your aim? I am not fighting it, but wow! It feels like a bad, like, you know, in TV shows or movies or, you know, media or anything where characters are shooting, the bad guys are the grunts, basically, like the stormtroopers from Star Wars. They're fucking terrible in their aim, and I literally just felt like these guys were all stormtroopering me. Now they're hitting me in the fucking face. But my boy, I got lucky to fucking hell. This place is fucking dangerous if you're not fucking careful. And I was not careful at all. I completely forgot of how many gunmen there were. And dogs. The problem with this place is there's gunmen and dogs all over the goddamn place. And normally I come here a little earlier, but I've beaten a bit, so I'm a little stronger than I normally would have been. However, the boss here is basically the equivalent to Pinwheel. A little tougher than Pinwheel, but I wouldn't go so far as to say it's hard. There's two bosses here. Two bosses in Bloodborne specifically that are akin to Pinwheel. The boss here and a boss later on. The boss later on is even easier than this boss. I guess you could say this boss is more akin to gargoyles, as they have a similar mechanic where one later spawns in midway through the fight. And then the second boss I'm referencing is more Pinwheel, because that boss literally gets beaten in 2 seconds, and he most likely will not hurt you if you know what you're doing. But either way, these two bosses are basically the Pinwheel of Bloodborne. Yeah, I did reference these bosses as the gargoyles of Bloodborne. The way that their mechanic is. However, if you have insight like I do, and I go to this boss with his insight, they do have a mechanic where they summon help, basically. If I don't have insight, they will not have any help. Like I said, insight also brings out certain enemies, certain characters have new attacks, certain bosses may have new attacks, things like that. And you see certain things that you normally would not, such as the amygdalans. Or the Cthulhu monsters, essentially. Because this game is, remember, it's Gothic Victorian and Lovecraft had a baby. It's my favorite aesthetic, to be fair. I mean, I love my medieval and knights and stuff, but the Gothic architecture is amazing. And not every area is Gothic architecture. It goes a bit more than that, but it is Lovecraftian. You got your fucking Sneck people, you got your Cthulhu monsters, you got magic and wizardry to an extent. Right. I got that other quest line to do. The poor girl quest line. Not that they actually have much. They give you the option to send them to a place, but I think they die on their way to it. So I don't really count that as a quest line, even though that you do have the chance to meet their dead bodies and collect whatever they dropped. Other than that, because I truly consider thing a quest line when you actually send someone to a safe place and you can talk to them, and then they ask you for certain things and give you benefits out of it. I need chunks now. Sure. You see, this was the key to that big gate by the Great Cathedral near to the Vicar Amelia boss fight, but it's useless now. All right, I'll take that. Yeah, that lantern's very helpful for lighting up dark areas. Kind of a habit. I don't mean to take everything off, but it's something I do a lot. Might as well put that on. Oh, I was only skipping. Oops. I thought I was going to the next item. I didn't even pay attention to that. I'm an idiot. This on there. Well, I guess that's nice to have on there. Because that frees this up then for something. Well, there you go. Now I got a free light source. And I do more damage on top of being at full health, on top of a healing buff that just passively heals me.
Welcome. What is... Very well. Farewell, good hunt. May...
Hemwick Charnel Lane. And now we got some pretty decent amount of strength now. Nice. Nice. All right, the ladies here are going batshit insane. Ow. God dang it, Dark Souls, and your two-hand being triangle! Having come off of Dark Souls 2 just not too long ago, I'm hitting triangle on instincts, and it's healing me. Now, I don't think I can get the tonsil stone. I never get it here when I come here, and I usually come here, I don't know, earlier than this, or maybe just as I'm coming here now. But I normally never get it from this NPC over here.
Oh, glory be. You know not the value you possess. But more's the pity, the hours of the night are many, and not even... but step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral, and seek an ancient, shrouded... the gift of the Godhead. Yeah.
There it is. Never mind, there it is. I can do it now. Well, that's a shortcut. Yeah, that was Patches. For anyone who's played Dark Souls, that was Patches. If I recall correctly. I mean, I'm bad at telling by voices a lot of the time, even. And I didn't really pay attention to his voice there, but that is Patches. Charitably done, my dear friend. Uncharitably done, my dear dildo. Dildo hop. That should be my next. That should be my Twitch handle. That should have been my Twitch handle. Dildo hop. What the fuck? Ow! Uh oh! Ah! Dogs with spikes! My god, ladies with Molotovs. Uh-oh. This lady's trying to hammer me. Look, I'm not a freaking nail. You can't just hammer me. Hammer man, hammer woman, sorry. Hammer lady, hammer bra, hammer sister. Instead of hammer bros, hammer sisters. Quit Molotoving me, bitch. You almost murdered me, man. That was a hell of a Molotov you threw. Jesus, Molotovs normally don't do that much fucking damage. Of course, no Molotov is as strong as a Molotov that comes from an old lady. Old women Molotov. God damn. They put more love and care into it when they're insane. Well. Ow. Solomon Grundy. Go shove it up her... Ah! Fucking Solomon Butthole. Get out of here. And, old lady, grandma, please. Quit throwing Molotovs at me. It hurts. It doesn't tickle, you know. I mean, it might to you. I don't know how you feel about it. But it burns. It burns my everything. Before you know it, I'm gonna end up looking like the guy from Rurouni Kenshin, the mummy dude. I forget his name now. It's Shishio, I think. I believe his name starts with an S. If so, that's some very fucking impressive memory, because I haven't read the manga for that since, like, high school. Or, not high school, probably my early college days. Probably. Something like that. It's been many years. Many of years. And I've only read it once. And I don't even remember the anime, which I probably barely even seen. But I have seen it, so... Alright, so shortcut elevator. So this area is pretty short. There's not much to it. In fact, we're almost ready and done with it. In fact, I think this elevator or shortcut is very useless, kinda, as I never use it. Except for now. Just because I'm getting up back there. I don't... But yeah, like... There's a better shortcut coming up shortly, which is... where I was being attacked by Solomon Grundy. But, it's gonna be the shortcut that actually is right there. But, again, it's... We don't have access to it now, so I have to go around. But, it's that shortcut that leads you... Because basically, that leads you right towards the beginning. If you go... Follow that path from the opposite end of the gate towards... then you'll end up going back towards the beginning. So yeah, once I have that, I can just run back from the beginning. Instead of taking that elevator. Even though that's like right there too, but they're both like near each other. It's not like it matters. I usually don't use that elevator at all, like I said. Grandma. Old lady. Doge. Doge, doge, doge. Everybody, everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. Everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. Everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. Hi. What'd you just say to my mama? What'd you just call my mama, bruh? Hey, bruh. Hey, bruh. Everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. Why am I singing the Aristocats? That movie sucked, I think. I don't know. That movie wasn't that... I don't know. I have a lot of history with that movie. It's just probably not one of the good movies of that era. I'm sure it probably doesn't hold up, but who knows? I haven't seen it since I was a kid. Everybody. The movie I miss the most is The Brave Little Toaster. I mean, Lion King was my favorite Disney movie, but Brave Little Toaster was definitely one of my favorite classics from my childhood, besides The Lion King. I do miss The Lion King, but I've seen it over the years. Brave Little Toaster, in fact, I have not seen since I was a child. Movies were sad. They had some sad moments to them. Ah! Like when the vacuum almost choked to death on his cable. And the, what was it? The AC, like, blew up or something like that. So many, like, sad moments. I remember when the lamp almost got almost died. So many sad moments. Everybody wants to die a painful death, you fat fuck. Okay, she is trying to burn me with an iron. A hot iron. Can you not? I am not a freaking piece of cattle, thank you very much. Ah, damn it! God, that's because I can't tackle both of you at once, because you're not trying to give me an opportunity to open up an... Jesus. She would not freaking stop. He would not come at me. That's why I'm bad at multiple opponents. Oh my God. Why does the fucking plus have to be on the other end of the fucking keyboard? It's hard for me to deal with that in one-handed. And my setup is really annoying for using both hands nowadays. Also, I just like using a keyboard one-handed. It's comfortable. I don't like to have to sit there and... I don't know. I'm just saying, like, whenever I'm playing a game and I usually have something in my hand, I don't want to have to put the controller down and move a certain slight angle just so my hands can be comfortable to type. Because with my mic in the way and a bunch of other things, it's just very uncomfortable nowadays. Plus, I've always liked typing with one hand. It's just more convenient. I should have gotten that shortcut. You can actually roll into these bitches. Well, rolling into them requires you to not lock onto them. So it's kind of like Dark Souls 3 enemies in some regard, where you can just roll into them. But that requires you not to be locked on, because if you're locked on, then you dash. Which, dashing, though, is so good. It's better than rolling, but... if you want to roll into the enemies, then... See, look how quick that is. Granted, I could have taken the shortcut, too, and it would take... What is with you guys not getting hurt? I'm literally shooting you. Thank you. Oh, God. Can this stop failing? Seriously. Come on, die. Faster, please. I hate her. I don't like her freaking damage. My fire resistance with this outfit must be ass. I mean, it does look like I'm made of ash. Does look like I'm charred to death. Fucker. Old lady fuckers. After all that damage, I'm surprised I only used 2 blood vials. Oh, yeah. Ah! Forgot about you. Don't want to die. Every crow wants to be a feathered fuck. I mean, yeah, granted, this takes me literally right here. I guess I should take it. I'm just so used to not taking it. Why you? I'd rather not. I don't really care to use it. It's not a great shortcut to me. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm weird like that. Come on, where are you guys throwing shit at? Old bitch. Oh, you're inside the house. I thought you were like throwing from above on top of a roof. Dog. Doge. Ow. I hear Grandpa. Oh shit, I missed you. And sometimes I forget you guys' locations, and sometimes I don't. Completely forgot that you were there. In fact, I don't even think I remembered you being there at all. Everybody. What'd you say? Someone die? Ow! Oh, broad. Solomon Butthole! Give me back my vial, my blood echoes, you slut. Oi, I tried to dodge that, Mike, for some reason. I was like, I want to roll, and I tried to lock off, but it fucking didn't work out the way I was hoping. Oh, good. We're almost done with this stupid area. Oi, gimme. I got a freaking Molotov wielding grandmother here. Fucking creepy ass broad. Oh, I forgot about you. You almost surprised me there, woman. Alright, time to go access to the shortcut. There's a bunch of items down here and a bunch of fat wielding axe douchebags. Oh, right in front, too. Alright. Shortcut acquired. It's not really a shortcut. I mean, yeah, you can come right here from that other shortcut, or just walk from the beginning, but it's not really a shortcut in the regards that, I don't know. It's not really leading to anything. It's not like it's not like it's a quick way back from this place to the beginning. I mean, it is, but it's hard to explain. Ah! Most shortcuts lead from further in towards the beginning, but yes, that's what this does. I don't know, I'm just not explaining it very well. I don't know. Bloodborne shortcuts aren't as amazing and great as Dark Souls is. There's a few in here that are amazing, like the ones in Yharnam. Because you're opening up a gate that basically leads you, enables you to get to most of the whole area. Kind of like leading you from Firelink Shrine to Undead Parish. Ah. I don't know. Yeah, it's a shortcut in some regard. It's just, I don't know. It's not much of one is all I'm saying. Same thing with that elevator one, which is why I don't use it. That's more shortcut-y than this, though. I just don't like the elevator one. I just never use it. Because I just like to run right straight up here. It's a little, to me, it's just faster. Ah! Why do these dogs not die in one hit? That's annoying as hell. I miss the Sekiro dogs! At least I have shurikens. There. Kill you with my strong attacks, stupid bastard. Got all the bone marrow ash. Oh, that's gonna be so useful. Bone marrow ash is gonna be so useful for later. It powers up your gunshots. Each use boosts your gun shot, or your next gun shot. So if you know you're gonna parry somebody, use it. And then on top of your visceral attack, it fucking fucks their day. Especially if you have a good blood tinge, then man, blood tinge is already OP. Guns in this game are already OP. If you get high blood tinge on top of using bone marrow ash, say goodbye to some shit. Oi! Uh-oh. Can we stop hitting the fuck out of me? Whoa, 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 hey, come on, dude! I hate enemies that do that. I really fucking do. God damn. I didn't even know they do that. I'm not used to them. I'm used to the fucking hollows. But not her. Where did big fat guy go? Huh. Huh. I don't remember ever luring him out. That's not him. That's a different one. Huh. I don't remember killing him either. I was trying to back up, hopefully to get him out of there so I could fight him in a bigger closed space, and then ladies came out of nowhere and attacked me, and then I went in there to get the chest and he's gone. And that's definitely not this one because there's 3 of them, I think, in here. I don't even know how I even got out of there. I was in there. When the ladies attacked, I was right here. And then I don't even know how I got him out of there. Huh? I'm not gonna question it, I guess. It doesn't really matter. It's so hot. That's hot. Whatevs. Damn it. So you remember the enemy that scooped my eyeballs? Yeah. Oh, okay. Just being here gives me insights. So wait a minute. I know I fought these guys without seeing them. Okay. So maybe you can't. I sworn I fought her before without help. How do I... Because the moment you enter a boss room, you get insight. So I guess that ruins that for you. Damn it. Whatever, it's not like they're a pain in the ass. Finding them can be more of a pain in the ass than fighting these fucking weird summons. Where did the summon? Oh, there it is. Whoa! Okay. Okay, she likes to do this. She really likes doing this. How dare you! I could have hit her some more, but you were there. Oh! Blop. Fucking boss. Oh, great. She's doing her other attack that murders me. Fucking enemies! Go away! Oh, come on! Stop! Yeah, that's because these guys, they're actually causing her to revive her fucking friends. I would have been fine if it wasn't for them. Man, I'm doing a bad job on this fight. Uh-oh! Get out of here, you slut. I swear to God. Fucking pinwheel gargoyles, amalgamation of buttocks. God, that fight could have been even easier without them. I don't know. I wanted to make that fight one round, but they decided to be near her when I was doing the backstabbing. So it turned out that she revived her other partner. It's not that big of a deal, but Now I can equip runes! Runes hype! Which means I can get me more souls. More echoes? More vials? I'd rather have the echoes. The vials aren't really... 20 vials is enough. I don't need over 20. I need more echoes for faster leveling. Or yeah, something like that. Higher blood vial, maximum quick vial, more visceral attack, grant me echoes. Acquire more blood echoes. I mean, I can increase that for now because that's all I have.
Welcome. What? Very well. Let. Farewell. Good. May you.
Yep. Okay. Surprised Jared didn't join in yet at all today. He says he wasn't going to his friend's house today. That's all he really told me. Surprised he hasn't joined in yet. Unless he's watching my old videos. I don't know. Oh man, she's actually starting to bring that fight started to bring me below my blood vial maximum. Not good. I'm gonna need to farm more. Good thing I came here. These guys and the werewolves a lot every now and then. If they want, if they're feeling nice, like they are. Like they were. Thank you very much. No. No. I'll take more blood or silver bullets. I'll take some more quick silver sluts. That's a dang curse. Cursed bitch. Cursed beasts, Lou. Ow. No grabberino, please. Oh, Molotov kicktail. Nice.
Mr. Hunter, Mummy, don't leave me alone.
Rip. I'll be right back. Be right back. Gonna get some more food. Alright. Time to head back to those children, those girls, and get their quest lined up. It's not really much of one, as they don't really go anywhere, unlike some of the other NPCs. They tend to go and head out towards the where you tell them to, but then they don't make it. Let's just say that. Can we please? Come on. Sometimes I just don't hit the... sometimes I just don't get them to get. Like, seriously, it's annoying. I keep going that way for no reason. I guess I just want the blood vials. It's a nice grind. It's a nice grind. I'll take the quicksilver butts. Grandpa! Give me your bullets, please. Oi! Hello. How goes it today, sir? Gonna murder you? Do you feel like coming down with a sudden case of death? 'Cause you're about to feel it. So is this guy. Oh, it's... clap. Now I'm feeling a sudden case of death. Yeah, not today. Not today. Wow, that... Oh, okay, I hit him. I was about to say, don't tell me you somehow managed to get right underneath where my sword swipe went. Triple kill. Ow! I always try to run around this guy, and he ends up shooting me anyway, and he usually gets me killed. Luckily for me, he's not all that strong anymore. At least that for specific gunner from here. The later gunners, however, ugh. You can see the difference now? There's no light no more. Forget which girl it is. The fuck is that? That's just a barrel. Alright, I know which one it is now. Solomon Grundy! Oh, right, you follow. That's right, I completely forgot about that. I forgot about that. You follow. The girl by the pig. You can guess where this is going. It's the girl by that pig in the sewer. You can kinda... Whoops. You can guess as to what happened to her. So the spot I was at with that dude by that ladder down the statue is because one of the girls literally commits suicide. This girl goes down to the sewer for some reason. I think they went out searching for their mother and was close to them, actually. Because Gascoigne, her father, Papa Gascoigne, is actually up above where I just was. Go up that ladder and across that bridge, and that's where they were. See? Where do you think that red messenger ribbon came from? It was drawn from the organs of some unfortunate victim. Poor girls, man. That poor girl. That's just one. There's two. Gascoigne had 2 kids. He had 2 daughters. Oh man, this is getting... Bloodborne, you're dark. Quest lines were never this dark in any of the Souls games. I know characters die in some of the quest lines, but this is sad. This has always been sad to me, because these are unfortunate deaths. Too bad. I wish you could actually save them, but you can't. This one daughter literally went on the search for her parents. Was close, but she went down the sewer instead. Because you literally take this elevator, go down, and then follow the bridge. And then you go up stem staircase, and then you're into the where I was with the grave site, where I fought that one NPC. That's where Gascoigne and his wife is. I'm actually gonna take this because I'm not sure if I have to reload the area. I could easily just go to the girl's window and reload, but eh. I'm also right at the bonfire anyway, or lamp anyway. I could have easily just went over there, but eh. Oh, God. Ow. Motherfucker. No grab arena, please. I'm surprised I'm not doing more damage to you. Just wait till I start chalice dungeoning. Because that's where all the good damage runes are. If you want the strong shit, you have to go down to the chalice dungeon. Because that's where all the good stuff are. I could probably look up specific glyphs to even get the best stuff. Because otherwise, a lot of it's RNG. If you just start making runes or glyphs, I guess, or certain chalices, I think it's RNG whether or not you get a certain thing. Because you can look up specific glyphs that people post online for specific runes. And specific bosses, too. If you want to fight, if you want to fight the Sumerian Queen, Yarnum, you can look up her specific rune to get to her specific fight. Otherwise, you gotta know which specific chalice to make. Which, when me and my friend did it to get him one of the trophies, and just to get him that fight, because he's never fought her, we looked online for that specific fight. And yes, she's an achievement. Damn it. I don't know what activates that girl's, dialogue. Oh my god, plunge. Because, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Once I get that girl to start talking, I give her the option to go to either the Cathedral Ward, or Odin's Chapel, or Yasufka's Clinic, the starting area. And then eventually you'll see her body down here. Yeah, she literally commits suicide. I thought it was the other girl. Maybe I already fucked up. I swore it was the other girl that was eaten by the pig that went out on the venture, but I think it was the second one, the one you talked to that gets her that dialogue. Because I gave the other girl the brooch, and then she realizes, oh wait, her mom's dead. So she either went on a search to find her parents, and then got eaten by the pig. The other girl, I think, is on the lookout for her sister, or a safe haven. Computer, you weren't even staticking this whole time. It's amazing. I don't know what is causing it, though. It's definitely slobs in some regard. Whatever. Not like it's a matter. It's not like it matters. Let's go back. We have some things to do. Hello, everybody. How's it going? How's everybody joining in loving blood butt? Blood butt. Sorry. I'm a goofy streamer, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I'm a very goofy man.
Have I? The locals.
Maybe later she gives me her, maybe she appears at the window later. I know this guy coughs a bunch, and then because he's infected or something, I guess if you want to call it an infection. He's basically sick. He eventually transforms into the beasts that I was fighting down below in Old Yarnum. The fuzzy ones that are afraid of fire. He eventually becomes one of them, and he breaks out of this window, and you fight him. That's basically his quest line. Sort of. Again, I really only consider the quest line if they move around, if they usually have a way for you to fight an NPC or a boss. So, that one chick who I helped fight that one NPC earlier on, the one with the flowing black cape that looks like a crow, her name's Eileen the Crow. She has a quest line because she moves about and has me fight 2 NPCs for her. Another dude named Alfred, he's the one that gave me the fire paper early on. He has a quest line because he wants me to help him get to another area so he can murder somebody. And you can summon him. I don't know if you can summon Eileen, though, but you can summon him for fights. And stuff like that. Some of the other characters, they just move about a bit, but they just either allow you to send them places, and then that really is it. I mean, yeah, they ask you to do stuff for them. That's considered much of a quest line, but not so much to me. But it is what it is. Not like Dark Souls. A lot of NPCs in Dark Souls are more quest liney, because they usually give you stuff. They go and move to a different area. They either become hollow, or you fight a certain amount of bosses for them, and they give you items for it. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. We can go to... Cathedral Ward. Yeah. Sorry, I have to think, because there's some places confuse me. The Grand Cathedral is where Vicar Amelia's. Tomb of Odin is where I fought Gascoigne. Cathedral Ward is the hub for the safe NPCs. Now I should be able to meet the whore. I can also go back and get the other man who was like not trusting of my me sending him places. So now that I have Yosefka's clinic, I can send the estranged man here, or the whatever his name is. But here's that one girl that I met that I said was a whore.
Oh, you weren't. Thank you. I mean,
Curtsy.
I'd like to tender my thanks, but I haven't much to offer. Or would you even take a whore's blood?
There you go.
Oh, good. Come close, don't worry.
I really don't know if I yes, it's a blood vial. I can use that to heal. That's quite disgusting. Now she's starting to go batshit mad. Not really, she's just scared. Also, that nun I talked to before, I can go back and get her now that I have a church garb. Yeah, I have Gascoigne set. Which I'm sure I think his is the only church garb I have right now. But I have his outfit now. But I actually like his outfit, so I'm gonna wear it. Why did I come this way? I don't know. Don't know why I came from this direction. Man, this playthrough is going very smooth for me. I only have like 7 deaths. I usually died a bunch more in this. My last stream I did of this. A nod to Dark Souls 2. Not really, because you can't do anything with it. Also, how would they get water out of that well? It's sealed. Maybe it's sealed because of all the contamination that this area has. But that's what you guys get for fucking disturbing the gods farther deep below, which is Chalice Dungeons. And then, you know, they started to worship the gods, wanted to become on par with the gods, which is arrogance, and then they also started drinking the gods' blood, and then that's what turned it into this nonsense. So, if I should be able to now access this area. Hopefully this doesn't hopefully I have enough health. Good.
Oh, Amygdala. Oh, Amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
I also needed enough health to even survive it. If I would have died, it would have been a death. But I think if I don't have the tonsil stone, it still would do nothing. I could be wrong. But here we are in the lecture building. Plop. So that's another way into this building. There's another way in here. I could have gotten here a different way. But I don't think without the tonsil stone there's no way here. There's no way here from that way. You would have to come here a different direction. Hey, look. It's Patches.
What a joy it is to behold the divine. It must be such a pleasure. You're in my debt, you know. You're nigh on a beast of the field. But here you are, treading a measure with the gods.
Fuck you.
Are your feet as fat? Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge.
Fuck you, Patches. This is basically a giant school. This is a giant school and a science hall. This is where they started to try to commune with the gods and such. And look what happened to them all. Look at all the students. They're all blobby fucks. Also, this is a great early game grind spot. Good early game grind spot. I say that only because you're going to come here, most likely. You're going to come here first before you get to where you normally would grind. But you also gain access to the area where you normally would grind from here. One of the nightmare schools, or Nightmare of Mensis, rather. It's where you face the dude with a cage on his head. Shortly after that is where you start farming the pigs. There's no boss here, but there's some good items here. It leads to 2 areas with bosses, though. This place is all sorts of fucking fucked. Ah! Blah, now he's puking on me. He landed on me and now he's puking sludge into my mouth. You know what else is funny about these guys? They actually use their own body to attack. Because they have like a jug. Whoops. Because they have like a jug in their hand or something and they just like squirt it on you. Which is kind of disgusting if you think about it. This is one of the areas that leads to the Mensis, or one of the nightmares. Nightmare Frontier and Nightmare Mensis. Class is now in session, bro. Bro? Oh my god, the frame rate! Oh god, the frame rateage. Oh my, frame rate. Blah, blah, blah. See that? He's spraying himself. He's spraying himself at me. Look at that shit. Got a fucking mug in his hand and he's spraying himself at me. It's insane. And they're all graduates. What are you guys still doing in school? I didn't know this place was a college and you lived here. It's a dormitory. I don't see any dorms here. All I see is science labs and classrooms, lecture halls. It's the lecture building. It's the Bergenworth, I think. Bergenworth Lecture Hall. Blah, don't puke all over me, bro. My god, they're like being fucking retarded. Go away. My god. Told you, decent framing. Yes, it's very decent framing, as you can tell. Farming. You also get some pretty good stuff here. On top of chalice items, you get some good shit here. Augur of Ebrietis! Yeah, boy. I need to start leveling my arcane, but partially now I can start attacking with tentacles. That's not quite what I was wanting, but, or not quite what I used, but there's another arcane spell. Arcane is basically your magic in this game, or close to it. There's another one that's basically a buff, though, and I'll be using that when I get it. There's also an upstairs, which is blocked off from this specific segment. I have to access the upstairs from a different way. So I can't go upstairs right now. However, I think I pretty much accessed all that I can access minus the nightmare areas. So I'm good on the nightmare areas right now. Even though I could just access them to warp to and from them, but nah, we'll come back for that. 'Cause I'd rather not right now. There's no point. But I got to show you off that stupid scene at the very least. You come here eventually anyway. But that's like one way to get here early. Let's go get that other guy. And then we can go and get the church girl. And then we can go fight the boss there at Yahargul. And then I think after that is most likely us heading to the Forbidden Woods. We're cruising through this. Get fucked. I shot you. Or I was about to. Frenzy's bad, Frenzy's bad, Frenzy's bad. Oh my god, Frenzy's gonna pop. Frenzy's gonna... Oh, okay. If he hits me with that, Frenzy's popping. Frenzy is bad. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Blah, blah, blah. Ah! Oh, I should have attacked. That would have given me a bit of more of health. Whatever. Fuck yourself. Ow. Give me that weapon! Even though I don't get it that way, I get it somewhere else. Yum, yum. Blah. There's a dude back there at the school, the lecture hall, that is just these giants, but he uses his fists to fight instead. He's fucking crazy. I lost a ton of souls on him in my first playthrough of the game. Ah! Yum, yum. That leads to the Forbidden Butts. I don't want to go to the Forbidden Yuds. Just yit. Ow. Ow. Fucking Gunner Man. God damn it! Stop! I didn't mean to fucking jump! Oh god, get up! My character, I was running at him, I went to go roll. I hit it once, and I hate how your character fucking jumps. And then my character's just like not getting up. I'm hitting circle. My character's like, no, I'm just gonna lounge. I get it, I took a fucking shot to the face. I got a massive counter hit to the face. I get it. Yeah, I mean, I'd be pretty dazed after that if I even survived a gunshot to the face after that. I wouldn't be dazed, I'd be passed the fuck out, I'd be unconscious. Bleeding. Severely. Probably dead. If not, brain damaged. Because no one really survives a bullet to the brain unscathed, and if they do, they're fucking changed forever. Depending on where it hit. Because that's taking away a good chunk of whatever that side of the brain functions as. Say goodbye to whatever memory that part of the brain had. Whether you come out the same, if you happen to take a bullet to the brain and come out the same afterwards, that's luck. Who has them? Who has them? Oh, what the fuck? Dude, you kind of hit me through nothing, I think. Almost a wall, but still, like, I didn't even see you there. Ah! Like, you guys aren't even that strong, but you fucking shot me. My character didn't want to move. Going back to where I died before and lost a ton of souls, but who gives a shit? Not like it matters now. Actually, that was the other dungeon. So you want to tell this guy will do the opposite what you tell him. If I tell him to go here, he'll go to the clinic. If I tell him to go to the clinic, he'll go here.
Yeah, sorry. Too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders. What? Still prone? Yeah, fine. Come on, show me what you got. Tell me, yeah, sort out.
I wonder if you can change that. I wonder if you're like, oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. As long as you don't load the area. Clap! I was trying to roll out of it, but alright. Damn, you have poison? Fuck off. I still love these face palms. He doesn't really do anything special from what I can tell. Just the whore. I think the whore is the most important one. As she gives you an umbilical cord. You need 3 of umbilical cords to fight the true final boss. You heard that right. There's 4 in the game. I think the exact title of them is a third of umbilical. Yeah, 1/3. So you need 3/3 of an umbilical cord. There's 4/3 in the game. And they're all tied to women who are about to give birth to a god's child. They're surrogate mothers, essentially. The whore becomes a surrogate mother. The fake Yosefka becomes a surrogate mother. I got the one at the real Hunter's Dream. And then the last one is a mandatory boss fight. Or, whatever you want to. And then it depends on your option that you choose, because then there's 3 endings of the game. And it depends on what you choose when you talk to the final boss. You choose 2. There's 2 options they give you at the final fight. One is to let him kill you, one is to fight him. And then after you beat him, and as long as you have eaten the umbilical cords before you beat him, you'll fight the final boss. The one who created the nightmare to begin with. This entire dream state. And then you basically get freed from this dream or become a god yourself. And then one ending is you waking up, getting beheaded by the final boss, and then you wake up in the real world, then you wake up in the real Yharnam, which is actually the only trophy I don't have. Because I, for some reason, never did it. That's it, right here. It's the only trophy I need, is to witness the final ending. But I have every other trophy, including the DLC trophies. Bloodborne is like easy as fuck to platinum. As long as you like collecting every item in the game, because there's a lot of hunter tools, is what they call them. There's a lot of hunter tools. As long as you want to collect all the hunter tools, go through a good chunk of the Chalice dungeons and fight the Queen Thumerian Queen Yharnam. and fight all the bosses of the game and such, you'll get all the trophies. Right, we were gonna go to Yahargul. Wait, Lamp, are you even lit? No, you are? I was wondering. Hyposian Jail. Gale? Hyposian Gale. They call it Hyposian Gale, but it actually is, its later name is Yahargul Village. That might be its true form when the blood moon is active. I'm throwing a lot of big terms at you guys. If you're new to Bloodborne, you're probably like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Yeah, see, Yahargul, Unseen Village. I guess the name of that is just a bonfire name. I could be wrong. They usually have specific names for bonfires or lamps. Yahargul, the Unseen Village. Ah. Sack, bro. Bag man. Look at that. He's not hard as he was. I did fuck up a little bit on him, but he's nowhere near as tough as he was. Bag man. Don't kick me. Bag man. I hate that attack. But you're about to not get backstep, so okay. But now you are. Or not. I missed. But you're about to get front stabbed. Bag man. Bag man. Woo, which is a butt flick. What? Oh. Right, you don't appear down here. Huh. That's right, you don't appear down here. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Oh no.
Oh, merciful in Ah, by your garb, the healing church. You've come. I have no one you can.
Thank you.
Sure to please an upstanding member of the. Oh, thank you so. Thank you. I was seized on the street by a hulking brute in the cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many others. But
So you were smacked too and then had a scripted death. I see.
So then this perhaps do you know? Oh, I pray for Sky.
I get how, I love how she's able to leave now, and then, you know, if I don't talk to her, she's scared and stuck here for the rest of the playthrough, or, you know, eventually dies or something. Certain characters and things will either progress a storyline after defeating bosses or die. But now she's safe for the rest of the playthrough until a certain event kills her off, if she dies. If not, then she's safe. Certain NPCs still die after a certain event that happens. Bag butt. Clap. Clap. Sorry, I'm not getting grabbed by your fucking bitch ass a third time. Those guys still get me only because they're fucking... I keep forgetting that they're there sometimes. And there's two of them. Oh! Doorway! God, you're wind up. Bad at you. You're buffing quite early. Well, you're dead.